Okay, a Sweet Eats this Saturday. I'm doing a product, a brand I've had on this channel before. Simple Truth Greek frozen yogurt bars. So I've done this in sea salt caramel flavor before, so I'm doing a mint chip flavor. Here it is. And I'll put a link to the Sweet Eats. I think it was January this year, 2023, if I recall correctly. Today is Saturday, 8 July 2023. So here it is. I like frozen yogurt bars. So it's a subtle mint flavor. And the chips are pretty small. So if I want to, sometimes I'll like do this and then kind of warm the chocolate in my mouth so that it melts. If I don't want to eat the frozen yogurt bar as fast, because I can eat it pretty fast. Reading update from yesterday. So I'm reading a second of 3 books. My summer 2023 reading list, Catching Fire. This is the first edition, September 2009. I read pages 206 to 287. There's a I think mint actually gets brought up in the first Hunger Games book. I didn't think about it. They're in the arena and Katniss gives Peeta mint leaves or something when he's injured. Am I recalling that correctly? Related to the mint chip. There's I think, so the narration of the book is from Katniss Everdeen's perspective. And she expresses uncertainty about being pregnant, or her having a baby, like being pregnant. And there are some scenes where like she and Peeta are together in bed. I don't know if the author brings up female nudity, actually a fair amount, and male nudity, but especially female nudity in front of other characters. So it sounds kind of weird, but like maybe the author was trying to make it young adult appropriate or child appropriate, except for like the female nudity kind of stuff, and like she brings up like prostitutes and stuff, you know. And like, and the main character seriously entertained that at one point in her life. So it seems weird that they would do this, but maybe they like went all the way, so to speak, Katniss and Peeta Mellark, in one of the scenes where they're talking about like taking a shower, but then they end up in bed together, you know, that kind of thing, holding each other. And so like maybe it's supposed to be like they did something, but because it's a child's book, they don't actually put it in the text. So the reason the character Katniss Everdeen is expressing uncertainty about whether she's pregnant is the author is trying to be like, this is a child's book, we're not actually going to put the like baby making scene in the book because it's a children's book. But for those who read between the lines, they can figure it out, which is considerate. To not put a 50 Shades of Grey scene in a young adult series. Consider it. Although I have not read 50 Shades of Grey. Like this, is it a trilogy too? I have not read the Divergent series. I have not read the Maze Runner series. I have not read the Twilight series. I haven't even read a single one of those books, any of those series. I've seen the movies for all of them. I kind of fell off. I think this is the last like trilogy I read. I think then like in 2012, and then I'm coming back to it now. I don't really do trilogies. Not much. at least as an adult. So I was 19 when I first read this stuff. So kind of grew out of it. But returning to it. It's almost like light and fluffy as it gets soft, like warmer. So it gets softer as it gets warmer. It's like a pillow. I like that about the frozen yogurt bars. And let's see, they have protein in them. A little bit, not a lot. Wow, 4 grams, which is pretty good for 120 calorie frozen novelty. And there's calcium, a little bit of potassium, a little bit of fat. I'll give it a 14 out of 10. Depending on how hard it is when I pull it out of the freezer, the little chips can actually be quite hard sometimes. This was a good one. It kind of thawed as I was eating it. I'll give it a 14 out of 10. Happy sweet eats of a mint chip frozen yogurt bar. Happy Saturday as I'm filming this in city of Shoreline, King County, Washington State, United States of America. Saturday, 8 July 2023.